Hi, I'm Andrei Mincov, the founder of Trademark Factory, and in this video I'm going to share my thoughts about yet another trademarking screw-up. This time around, it's a Manchester clothing company suing Bentley Motors for trademark infringement. No! Alright, let me read it from the article, and you can always find the link in the description below. Manchester clothing firm lodges trademark claim against Bentley Motors. Okay. The business has launched a legal claim against Bentley Motors over the ownership of a clothing trademark. Brand Logic, owner of Manchester-based Bentley 1962 clothing, is seeking an injunction to stop the car firm using the name Bentley on UK clothing. It claimed in the High Court the car manufacturer has badly damaged its business. Bentley pledged to defend proceedings, saying it has sold clothes for more than 30 years without being confused. Brand Logic has been locked in a trademark row with Bentley Motors since 2000, after the latter was acquired by Volkswagen 2 years earlier. Christopher Lees, a director of family-run Brand Logic, said its clothing brand had been established since 1962 and its registered trademarks preceded the car maker selling clothing. At its peak in the early to mid-90s, the brand generated £5 million of sales a year, but Mr. Lees said sales were currently less than £100,000 per annum, as it has been badly hampered by Bentley Motors' persistent infringement over the trademark. He said he had lodged a file last year but had hoped to resolve the issue amicably. Okay. Bentley Motors tried to cancel the company's trademark in the UK, however the Intellectual Property Office ruled in Mr. Lee's favor. We have no desire to harm Bentley Motors, an important British engineering company. We didn't want to have to sue Bentley Motors to protect our long-held trademark rights, but their dismissive attitude has left us with no choice. For my business to survive and to grow again, we have no choice but to take this legal action. Bentley Motors said in a statement, "We believe we have the right to continue to do so and will defend these proceedings when they are heard in July." This is actually a pretty interesting case because initially my thoughts were that the trademark law is not designed to let you grow into other industries slowly, because the whole point of the trademark law is that when you file for a trademark, you need to indicate which products and services you want the trademark to cover. And yes, in theory, you could put everything under the sun in your trademark application, but if you don't actively sell those products or offer those services that you wanted covered in your trademark application, anybody can cancel your trademark for non-use. So, in the end of the day, it looked like a problem with the trademark law, but really, there isn't one. Because it's only a problem if you look at it in isolation from the business reality. And when you add business reality to it, then there's a much better tool to decide whether it's the small Manchester firm that should be able to enforce their trademark, or whether it's the big car company that has decided to add clothing to their product range that should own the trademark. It's not necessarily just the trademark law. What's going to regulate this best is capitalism, because this is the perfect opportunity for two parties to decide who wants this brand more. And if the car company wants this brand bad enough, then they're going to find the resources to pay to the small clothing company. And if they don't want it bad enough, they won't. And I mean, yes, the car company now has the argument that they've been using this brand for 30 years for clothing, and there was not any lawsuits before, which they can treat as a silent license for them to use it. I don't think they're gonna win that argument, but really what it's gonna boil down to is they're gonna come up with a number that's going to make the Manchester clothing company happy, and that's going to be the end of it. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, because often somebody's got what you want, and if you want it bad enough, you're going to find a way to make them an offer they can't refuse. And that's exactly what I believe Bentley Motors is about to do in this case. Again, we'll see. Now, if you have a brand you want to protect, whether you're running a car company, or you're running a clothing company, or whether you're running any company and you think your brand is worth something, go to trademarkfactory.com, book a call with our strategy advisors. We'll be happy to talk to you and listen to your story and see if you actually need to trademark your brand, and if you do, whether we're the right fit to help you do that. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.